What a beautiful day that the Lord has given us today, guys. Just take in the serenity of the view of the chickens going through the grass and scratching around and just enjoying life, just like we ought to do a little more than what we do. Sometimes it's better just to slow down and just enjoy things and take them as they come. But today, I think we're going to be talking about our Cornish cross chickens. We're going to be moving them around a little bit today. I'm going to move these guys as well as the ones that are in the brooder into this old chicken tractor sitting here. Got a little bit of work to do to it first, but I think we're going to have a fun day. So stick with us and let's see what happens here. Looky there, just flipped that 10 over. First snake of the season. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go get your waterers. I know 5 of them in there. A little feed. This is a rooster mix that I get from the local feed store. Looks kind of cool looking, don't it? And of course I got the waterers sitting way over there. Now I gotta move all these guys. There we are. We got our 5 big Cornish, and we got our 10 more going up through there. Actually, a lot of them are going inside the coops. I think they're a little smarter than the bigger ones. But this is actually going to make it a lot easier on me of the mornings. The way it's set up right now, I got 4 different areas that I feed chickens in. And I got 1 more coop to downsize. I've got the coop with the 1 chicken and the 3 turkeys. I'm going to try to get them over with the other chickens in a little bit. So that's going to downsize me from 4 setups down to 2. And it's just going to make things a whole lot easier on me of the mornings. And it's going to be a lot better on these birds because they're all going to be out here where they get the fresh bugs and the seedlings off the grass and all that stuff. And it's just going to be an all-out better experience for everybody. All right, so I know a lot of you are probably asking, why do we do this with broilers? Because because you're saying it's so much easier, so much cheaper just to get them in the store as to sit there and raise them on your own property and stuff. And the truth of the matter is, you're right, it is. But basically, it comes down to one thing, and that's knowledge. And with that knowledge, I'm talking about we know how these guys were raised. We know what they ate. And we know just exactly how they are health-wise and stuff. And this is stuff you don't know when you're buying stuff in the store. That stuff you buy in the store, yeah, I mean, that stuff, you got to remember, that stuff was actually raised in these big barns where the chickens sit there shoulder to shoulder, unable to move around and stuff. And you just don't know what you're going to be getting. You might be eating a bird that was sick. You don't know. With these guys, we know they're healthy. And we done some of these last year, and when the first time we ever done it was when we did it last year, and the quality of the meat, which is so much better than what you get in the store. And yes, these are the exact same things that you're getting when you're getting in the store, but a lot of differences is how they're raised and how they're fed. And these guys out here, they're staying on the grass, they're staying on the ground. They're not cooped up in a barn all the time, shoulder to shoulder. And I'm telling you, the flavor is remarkably better. So I'm glad that we're doing this the way we're doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it like this. I'm wanting to get about 50 of them done like this year if I keep finding deals when I go to Royal King. If you're wanting to know what the cost is on these birds, I did a estimate here a while back, estimated what the cost of the feed was at the time. what I was having to pay, and I can't remember for sure, but I'm thinking with what I paid for the birds and the cost of feed, I was figuring I was going to be paying roughly around $6 or $7 a bird, and that wasn't counting my processing time. So, which yes, I'm doing my own processing, but you factor in time for that, you're probably looking about $10 a bird just getting them cleaned up and put in your freezer. And that's when you look at that. I mean, a lot of people say, yeah, it's just buy the ones in the store, but I'm telling you, once you start doing these things, you're going to want more of them because, like I said, just the quality of the meat in itself is just worth it. And not to mention the knowledge of knowing what you're eating. That's why we do this. Knowledge and knowing what they ate, and it's just all about better.
Thanks.